Hello and welcome back to Hobocraft. This is episode 6, and in the last episode, we finished the episode off by building the little breeder inside of the prison that I built. And I actually, in between the episode, I actually went and AFK'd a little bit. Um, Although I kept running out of food, like food that the villagers need because they need food to breed. Kept running out of food, so I couldn't breed them too much, but we've got a decent amount of villagers now, which is pretty nice. I think we have, I mean, probably not enough for obviously not enough for the entire thing, but probably enough to get started. So you got 2 villagers here and about 6 villagers in here. Um, yeah, and they haven't been breeding in a while, so they're probably out of food. I might have to go restock on that. There's also a chance that these villagers down below here are picking up the food. So I might actually have to set up like some hoppers down here so I get my food back when they're lost because they fall through the fence and sometimes these guys pick them up. Um, yeah, so probably gonna quickly install a little hopper system right here and then we can get started on this episode. I've installed the little hopper system underneath this with a chest, so any food that falls in down here will be caught by these chests or by these hoppers. Only problem is I managed to let every single one of my villagers escape during that. Um, so that's not great, but I did get this finished. So breeding should be a lot better now. Now, the design we're going to be using for the trader is actually going to be the same design I showed in the last episode in the creative test world, but we're going to have like these rows of like iron bars, I guess, which will look pretty cool, I think. We'll have on one along this wall. We'll have 2 on this row, right down here, and then maybe another one right here, another one right here, and then one against that wall. So in total, I think that'll be 6 different rows, which will be pretty good. And we'll have that on the second floor, obviously. I think I'll do a quick time lapse for this. We finished up the time lapse. I didn't quite finish the entire thing. So you can see that we only got one of the rows for the second floor. The reason why I had to stop was right here where I'm placing in the pistons for the villagers. I realized that that is actually going to be right here. So the piston actually needs to go right here where the villager is going to be standing. And that's kind of a problem because the villagers are like, the villagers are pretty tall. They're like exactly 2 blocks tall, meaning that there can't be a full block above them right here because then they would start. I think they would start suffocating. And even if they don't, it might prevent some pathfinding and stuff. So I don't want the villagers to be inside of the piston right here. And there needs to be a piston for the villagers to be able to be converted on the top floor, which is the problem I've been having. So until I come up with a solution, I'm probably just not gonna do the second floor yet. The first floor is finished. You can see this works. You can flick the lever. We'll drop the villagers down for the zombies to hit them. And we did that for basically this wall right here, this wall, and actually, never mind. But as you can see, I actually got a couple of the villagers already in these cells. During the time lapse, they just wandered in on their own, so I just blocked them off. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 rows total. Obviously these rows are a little bit shorter than these, but yeah. So I think this is actually pretty good for now. Eventually, obviously, you're gonna want a second floor, but for now, I think this is definitely more than enough. I don't think we're gonna need more than what we have right now. So I think we're just gonna start putting in villagers, and start getting in some good trades. As you can see, during the time lapse, we also got some more villagers. So we got 2 there, 2 here, a bunch in there, and some more that's wandering around down here. So yeah, we've gotten a decent amount of villager, and I'm going to start transporting them into the villager chambers. But before I show you guys the villagers that I transported, I've heard some news that there are some new stores. So I'm going to show these new stores that we have in the shopping district first. And also, yes, this is a toilet. Don't ask why I'm in it. I just stopped by at the shopping district, and I just noticed our shop is like sold out on a lot of things. We made so far 37 diamonds, and I'm gonna guess there's more. Yeah, we're finding a lot. This is pretty good. This is a lot of diamonds. I don't know why I'm finding 3 diamonds. These are supposed to be 2 diamonds. Whatever. So we got 49 diamonds just in this shop, which is pretty good, I'd say. I'm gonna drop it off in the mailbox. I'll drop off half the diamonds for X3R. Now, I also found a lot of new shops as well. I haven't checked the shopping area in like 4 days, so I don't actually know what. Oh, well, that's kind of him. Just got a free diamond block. Alrighty then. Just drop off half of that. There. Alright, so I just dropped off half the profit. So we made 24 diamonds from the enchanted bookshop and a diamond block from Tindy. And you might, I don't know if you can tell the difference, but we've got this giant new wood store. I don't think I've shown that on the I don't think I've shown that in any episodes yet, so it's pretty cool. And it uses the honey block mechanics that allows you to like go in between the blocks, and then you get launched up by the water. And there's different floors, and I don't think the nether woods are stocked yet, but all the other ones are all stocked up. It's pretty good, and I think I'm gonna be buying from this whenever I need wood. We also have a couple new stores, such as this store over here, which I have no idea. Actually, I haven't checked this out yet, so I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, okay. Oh, I think this is the map that people on the server were talking about. I remember um, people were talking about making a giant server map. I think this is actually going to be part of that. This is actually really cool. This is huge as well. I'm excited I might actually even work on this. I want to see this finished. This is cool. Um, and I think we have a couple more stores. Like, oh, there's a store right here. I've heard that there's a netherite store, but we have moved to the air barge in the sky. Just look up. Oh, okay. I see something. I think it's this. Alright, let's go over here. Okay. Let's see what they have. Ores, 1 ingot for 5 diamonds. Oh, it sells netherite. Alright. What about this one? 10 diamonds for a star. Nether stars? Well, we can make beacons. This is so good. Oh my god, this is actually amazing. I'm actually buying a couple of these. Actually, I'm buying all of it. Alright, I'm buying one. Definitely, actually, I'll buy two. Jeez, this is good. This is actually really nice. I'm actually really happy we got some nether stars. And actually, while we're at it, why not buy some netherite? Because, you know, I feel like it. Five. Five. Alright, we made some purchases. We have two netherite ingots and two nether stars. This is actually really nice. I don't know how to get down, though. It's a little bit weird. Alright, let's just use our trident real quick. It is nighttime. We need to sleep. There's also a few more stores. I'm actually really excited to see these. I haven't. It's only been like 4 days since I last checked the shopping district, and there's like 4 new stores. It's pretty amazing. It looks like the shopping district is expanding quite a bit. So over here we have a new store. It looks like. I think this is the dye store. Yeah. I heard someone was making a flower farm, so yeah, this is cool. I think this is owned by Tio Warrior and Crack Kitty. I'm not sure, but this is actually gonna be useful. Oh, I wonder if they have black dye, because I mean, even if they don't, it's still useful. Because I use a lot of light gray and stuff, so if they have light gray. Actually, I don't. Yeah, they have light gray, so I'll be probably buying from this as well. We also have this store right here. I think this is the potion store. I don't know if it's open yet, but passes 1 diamond for 3 potion pass. All right, I see. So then it basically allows you to brew up your own potions, I guess. Potion selection, fire protection, poison. That's actually really cool. Okay. And over here, I think this one's already been here. Yeah, this is the nether store, but it's not really stocked usually. I think this is a new store that Galaxy Spartan made. I actually designed the store, or the redstone at least. He asked me to make like basically some redstone for a. If you've watched Hermitcraft, you'll know, but it's like this. It's kind of like a Sahara. Basically, you throw in the diamond. You throw in a certain item from a chest and throw it down here, and then it'll spit out a shulker box full of that item, and you can pay your diamonds right here. And this will just return items if it's not like an actual order item, it'll get spit out back here. Um, so yeah, it's pretty cool, and then it'll tell you which ones are stocked up here. It's pretty cool. It's a new store, and I think at the moment it only sells dark prismarine, but once it starts stocking up the redstone kit, that can be pretty cool. Because redstone's kind of annoying to craft up, and it'll be nice to have that. And I think that's about it for the new stores. But this is pretty cool. We've got some new stores in the shopping district. Actually, I should probably check out how much if we've made money here. Gold blocks. Nope. Oh, okay. We've sold out here. All right. Alrighty then. That's a lot of diamonds. So let's just collect that real quick. 40 diamonds. Alright, let's split that because I'm sharing with X3R on this shop. So let's just drop that off. And we made another 20 diamonds. I might buy something with these 20 diamonds. Or I might save them. I'm not sure. I didn't actually see this before, but apparently there's another store right here. And it sells ink sacs, which is really useful. Because then we can actually make black dye and stuff really easily. So we finally have an ink sac store, which I'm actually really happy about. I'm not sure if I've actually shown this shop in this before, but this is actually I used to buy from here to breed my villagers. Until I finally realized that you can buy bread from farmers and then just breed the villagers with the bread you bought. But yeah, apparently there's another store that I didn't know about, which is pretty cool. I'm really happy to see that there's an ink sac farm though, because I use a lot of black dye. But enough looking around at the new stores. I've actually moved in a lot more villagers into this area. So we have wow, it's like I think like 10 villagers here now. And I was gonna put in some more. And I was starting to put in some workstations, but for some reason the villagers just weren't setting their trades. I've tried everything I could. Like I changed out the trapdoors to be wooden. But basically what I did is I just changed it so it's the same as the design on at my old base, but for some reason it's just not working with any of the villagers. I have no idea why, and so until I figure this out, I think we might leave the villagers for now. until we figure out what's happening. If anyone has an idea as to why these guys aren't setting their trades, please tell me in the comments or something. Because I really don't have any idea as to how I'm gonna get these villagers to set their spawn or profession. Now, so instead of doing villagers, for the rest of this episode, I think we're gonna be working on a witch farm. So X3R actually is said he's gonna be working on a witch farm. And you know, I decided to help out, and so we actually got a creative testing world. Now this is a creative world we're on, and this isn't actually the creative world that we're usually on. Usually we have the sand world of sandstone, but this is actually a world with the exact same seed as our server. And this is the witch hut we're going to be using, and we're currently in the process of designing the witch farm, which I think currently they are just marking out the bounding box, I'm guessing, for the witches, and we're going to be designing the actual farms in a moment. X3R, me, and Galaxy Spartan, we worked together and we made up this design right here. So in this witch farm, we're actually using the shifting floor design. If you're not familiar with what the shifting floor is, when you stand on it, basically the floor starts shifting. It makes you fall through the floor, and you start falling. You basically glitch through the floor. Now, we use this to move the witches to the up to the killing chamber where we kill the witches, obviously. Now, we actually have this looks a little messy. And obviously this design is not the fastest, most efficient design there is. We just kind of designed this on our own, so this is probably going to be really inefficient. You're probably going to know a lot more efficient designs. But to be honest, we're not really going for the maximum efficiency. We're just kind of going for, just having fun building it, I guess. So this design, what we have is we have these tripwires, that run across the sides, and so we have these spawning floors that will start shifting as when they spawn in. Now we have these tripwires, so whenever a witch spawns in here, the tripwires detect them, and then what the tripwires will power this clock right here. So basically, it turns on a little clock, and the clock what will do, well, it'll like start shifting the floor back and forth with the clock until eventually the witch falls through, and when the witch falls through, they're no longer triggering the tripwire, so then it stops the clock as well, and the floor stops shifting. Which once the floor stops shifting, it'll also allow some more mobs to start spawning in. But we did finish this. And I think it looks cool actually. Like I like this side. This is my favorite side. I think it looks kind of cool. It's not symmetrical, but it still looks cool. And we have like we spawn proof some of the things, and obviously once we're on the survival world we'll spawn proof more stuff. It's just we're on the creative world, so we don't want to spend all the time to maximize the rates, because this isn't the survival world. And we're gonna be building this in the witch hut in the exact same location because we're using the same seed. We finished building the witch farm, and we have this area right here where the villagers drop down and they die. We have actually two modes for this farm, which is manual mode and also not manual, of course. And yeah, so it's pretty epic. Oh, we just saw some mobs dying. But this is actually a problem. Skeletons are not supposed to be spawning here, but as you can see, they obviously are. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. We're gonna have to do something about that. Anyways, I actually don't really have that many rockets, but this is the farm we have. I think I've already shown it, but we got some stuff done here. I still don't know why the skeleton was there. That's kind of a problem. So we have the farm built up. Everything's right. We did actually change out the walls. They used to be stone, smooth stone, but we changed it out to smooth andesite stairs. This is I'm pretty sure that this actually improves pack spawning by having non-full blocks on the side. And we'll probably do some adjusting, off camera probably, and we can probably get some more resources, hopefully. So yeah, we're gonna probably make some finer adjustments and start testing this thing. So sadly, we've been testing a little while, and we even got a couple mods like bounding box mod, which displays bounding boxes for us. Um, and it looks like there's no bounding box here, so this might actually be a broken witch hut. So throughout the version, so we've updated the server a bunch for every snapshot, and I think the world kind of broke a little bit, and it looks like this witch hut is just not working. It's a little sad. We're gonna have to take this entire thing down. So yeah, we're working on destroying right now. Luckily, just since we're rebuilding it for the second time, but this time it's gonna be a lot easier because we've already built it before, so we know how to build it, and we already have the materials for it. So shouldn't be that hard to figure out how to build. So or finish building. So this is actually, it's not as bad as I thought, I guess. And we're finished. We're finished with the farm. We've built it all up. It looks actually really cool in the nighttime. But we lit up a huge area around us so that the farm actually works well. So no mobs should be spawning except for the witches. And actually, we could see some of the witches already spawning in. And I also lit up all the caves. It took a long time. I spent a few hours lighting up some caves. I logged off for a little while, and when I came back, it looked like someone made a storage system. I'm not quite sure who made it. But it works perfectly well. It's sorted into all the different chests, so you can see all the resources we're getting. Now, so it's already producing a decent amount, and yeah. So this is actually like the first thing this episode that's actually working, which I'm really happy about because everything in this episode so far has just been a struggle. Anyways, this video is getting pretty long, so I'm gonna have to end it here. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Now, I'm really sorry this episode is so late. I've been busy this week. I've had for a few days. I've been busy, and I wasn't able to log on to the server. So yeah, this episode was a little late, and I also took a lot more time to finish this episode because I really wanted to get that witch farm working because nothing in the episode so far was working, and I really wanted something to be done this episode. So yeah, I spent a few more days than I would have usually spent, and finished up this episode. So that's also why it's a little longer this episode, or a lot longer actually. Again, thank you for watching.